Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I haven't posted anything in a super long time. I was actually banned for a little bit, but now I'm able to post again. So I'm gonna try to do more videos. So I've been away for a while. But today I just figured I'd do like a quick video because while I was in the shower, I started reminiscing about some of the past dick I've had in the past. So like some of the questionable dick that I've gotten, especially from Grindr. So I thought I would share those stories with you. Hopefully this video doesn't get taken down, but yeah, so I don't know why, I was just thinking about it, but I have like one crazy story I wanted to tell you guys while I get ready. Figured I'd kill two birds with one stone, get ready for a day of shooting, just while making a YouTube video. So, some background. I was a junior in high school and I went through a phase where I was just on Grindr all the time. And the reason why was because I had moved from Reno, Nevada to Massachusetts and I didn't know anybody except for like my parents. So, I was like just looking for people to hang out with. I was just like bored, didn't know anybody. So I decided to hop on to Grindr to make friends. And we all know that's not a great place to make friends. So, so the first guy who picked me up when I moved there showed up, and like I said, I only knew my parents there. And he shows up and he has like, he's very like fidgety and like very skinny and didn't really look like his pictures, but I was like, well, I'm already here, like let's ride it out, see where it goes. So I get in his car and we start driving away from where I live, and we were probably like 20 minutes in the car, and then he gets a call, and all of a sudden he gets like a call, he starts like yelling on the call, and then he just starts driving like crazy. And he's going through red lights. I'm like, what happened? Like, calm down, like, can you drive slower? And he said that his ex was at his house throwing all of his shit in the front yard or something, or like they lived together and he's throwing all of his shit out, and that he had to go to his house. So he's like running through like red lights, and I was like, can you just like drop me off? Like, this is crazy. Like, he's driving like a maniac. I was like, this is actually like fucking scary. But, he was like, no, I have to get there. So like he drives to like apparently his and his ex's house, and he doesn't even pull in the driveway. He like pulls into the grass, hops out of the car, and immediately just starts like boxing his ex on the front yard. And now like I like had just met this guy. I was like, I'm not gonna get out and fucking throw down for someone I don't even know. Like, I don't want to be involved in this. But then also this was like during a time before Uber was even invented, and I had no idea where I was. The only people I knew in Massachusetts was literally my parents, and I wasn't about to call my parents. So I was like, okay, I'll just like stick it out till they're done, I guess. At the same time, I wasn't gonna like intervene, because then he's like he's like fighting his ex. So what if like this random hookup from Grindr is like, hey guys, can't we all just get along? Like, I'm not trying to get punched in the face. So yeah, I'm pretty sure someone else, sorry, this was like years ago, because I was a junior in high school when all of this happened. It's probably like 7 years ago. And like a third person like broke them up, and the guy came back to the car and was like, do you like still want to hang out? And I think this speaks volumes about me, because I said, sure, why not? That wasn't a deal breaker. So pretty sure we hung out like a couple of times even after that, but he was just like a weird guy and like very dramatic. So yeah, that was like my first Grindr experience. I wonder why I didn't just like delete the app right then, but I probably did, and then just like re-downloaded it. We all know how that goes. But yeah. Oh, and I would like to say that I have not been on Grindr for like 3 years. So if you see an account of me on there, it's probably somebody catfishing. So stay safe out there, guys. So, I don't like this angle. Well, I'm not done with my hair, so I should just tell another story, I guess. There's this one. Oh, so I was a junior in high school. I should not have been on Grindr, but I was like all the time. And me and my girlfriend, we would always want to like smoke and drink, but we were obviously too young to buy it. So we wouldn't even care who it was. We'd like go on Grindr and like ask them to pick us up like a bottle or like cigarettes. Just like being really bad kids. And this one time this guy showed up and like we wouldn't care who it was. It's like this like 60-year-old guy. And we were like, hey, like as soon as he I was like, I'm gonna be with my girlfriend, like we're just looking to like hang out. And as soon as he like showed up, we were like obviously like asked like, hey, can we stop and get like a bottle, some smokes or something? And he got like really sketchy, and he's like, I've been in sting operations before. I used to be a police officer, and it all just sounded like bullshit. But we finally convinced him to get us like one pack of cigarettes after hanging out with him for like 30 minutes. And then we were like, all right, like we have to go home. Like, can you just drop us off at like this park? And then he dropped us off at the park, but just wouldn't leave. We were stuck with him for so long. Oh man, those were not the days. I hated it back then. Oh, there's also this one guy that I used to hang out with, and I would just hang out with him when I really needed weed. So his name was Ryan. I'm sorry, Ryan, but I don't know, he's just kind of annoying, but I would hang out like when I wanted to smoke or something. And but he would text and call me like all the time. And one time I just decided to fake my own death, and I pretended to be my mom. And when he texted me, I said, I'm sorry, Reno got into a really bad car accident and passed away. And listen, I know this is fucked up, but I faked my own death. And then I like re-downloaded Grindr or something, and he saw me back online and was like, hey, like what? And I was like, oh shit, I'm sorry. I faked my own death. And then we hung out again after that. So I don't really know if, I think I was probably the problematic, toxic one that people were meeting up with off of Grindr. But thank God I'm off that app. I don't know. I'd love to hear your stories down in the comments about your weirdest Grindr experiences. Sorry, I know this is a super low effort video. I just wanted to get something out now that I'm not banned from posting. So yeah. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for getting ready with me. I hope you have an amazing day. Leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll be responding to as many as I can.